Hey guys, welcome to the James Bond Show for today. Okay guys, I'm Krazy Kajeevie, so here with no fears, limits and substitutes, we're gonna go through a whole bunch of stuff, and boy, is this a big show for you. Guys, I just want to let you know here, I got Scooby Dooby is back with me. You can just see him hiding down there. He's decided to have a snooze. And I got Smoochy Woochie with me too as well. And Big Obi, my massive white samoyed that's more like a polar bear, is here. And I think his tail is wagging across the screen. And a big lip. Get away from me, you crazies. Okay guys, as you know, Krazy Kajeevie Show. It's crazy here. All right, we're going to get back on track. Obi, sit. Sit. Or I'll use that phone and I'll call Phoebe Waller-Bridge and make you have a conversation with her, and that'll put you to sleep. Maybe I might even make you watch Fleabag. Ugh. Okay guys, let's get into this. So what I'm going to go through first is I want to give you my opinion more on the rumoured James Bond title and what it means. So, now I'm going to be very serious today. There's going to be no sarcasm and no humour. Isn't that right? Wake up, soldier. We've got a show to do. Okay, so genoma apparently means, there's various variations on Google, apparently means genetic mass. So when you go with your buddies to watch, or on your own if you're a loser, to the cinema. Hey, I saw Spectre 4 times. I don't know. Saw it 4 times. Once with a hot chick. Once with a mate. 2 times like a loser on my own, I went and saw it. But hey, as long as you see it first with someone else, that's alright. You're allowed to be a loser later on. So it means genetic mass. So when you go to the cinema with your buddy or your girl, you're asking for 2 tickets to, 2 tickets to genetic mass of a woman, please. Now, if that isn't going crazy woke, nothing is. I mean, come on, it's not right up there with the classics, is it? Dr. No, From Rushwood Love, You Only Live Twice, For Your Eyes Only, Goldeneye, genetic mass of a woman. Now, I believe much of what I'm going to read out here and this new proposed title, which is actually, from what I believe, it's quite serious. It's actually quite serious. Like, they're really thinking of doing this. And when you look at this, when it's coming from the mind of Phoebe Waller-Bridge, and she's not just brought on to, do a few touch-ups and add humour. Oh no, this woman is wielding a lot of power. And that's because Daniel Craig is allowing that to happen. And what I'm going to read here, I think will prove a lot of this. So this is very serious. And when the 3 blind mice and a bunch of other positive James Bond influencers are out there saying that, oh, we don't like some Bond channels and Bond people being negative. Well, listen, chaps, listen. This isn't about being negative. No one wants James Bond 25 film to be more successful and more awesome than I do. I love this film franchise and I want it to be amazing. But the truth is, it has been run by people who are liberal muppets and have a completely different agenda. So the people that are saying, oh, it's just plot devices and just wait, be patient, just wait. Are you guys going to come and apologise to me and other Bond fans when you get up out of your seat the day you see Bond 25, potentially Genoma of a Woman, and are you going to say, feck, we got that wrong? Are you? Because I'm waiting for that. Because I think you're going to get a real wake-up call when this film comes out. So let's get on with it. So, genetic mass of a woman. Let's get into stuff that I've got about the pre-title sequence. Now, guys, I don't have my glasses on me, and I've actually had a bit of a real bad migraines over the last 2 days. I actually had to take today off work because I've got migraines, so my eyes are not too good at the moment, but we'll try and get through this. So, this is all about the pre-title sequence that is taking place in Italy. So the Italian locations are Matera. Now, also, excuse my Italian here. Other than pizza, I don't know much. Okay, so I'm going to try and pronounce these words. So Matera, Greco, Riva del Ginepri, Maratea, all in the Basilica region. Now, if you're Italian out there, feel free to correct me in the comments. Don't yell at me, guys, or shoot me. Okay, for my sins against humanity. Okay, so a large cemetery is being built in Murgia. M-U-R-G-I-A. Murgia. Okay, so the production are testing filming in a place called Cravina. The current castings are just for children at the moment in Italy. Now this guy that this comes from, he's English, well English isn't his first language, so I'm just reading it pretty much in how he's written it here. So I will have to try and guess and translate a little bit. But the current castings are just for children because the history start with many children. So I don't know what the history start with many children mean. I think he means the opening title of the film starts with lots of children in it, and that's probably because maybe they're in a holiday town in Italy. Part of the crew are already in Matera, so they'll be setting up. The production is still facing story and production and location problems. Wow. Okay, so April, May, June, July, August, 5 months in, and they're still facing story issues. Now, this all comes from a crew member who is in heavy meetings and discussions in Italy and is very much part of the crew. Some of it, I think, just a few things probably take with a pinch of salt, and I'm going to get to those things soon because I think there's one major thing in here that's absolutely wrong, and I'm going to, try and prove why I think it's wrong, and I think you guys will be with me on that. Okay, so Daniel Craig and Rachel Weisz are rooting for Ed Sheeran to do the title song. Doesn't that just bring joy to your heart? Ed Sheeran to do the title song. And Rachel Weisz is rooting, and apparently Führer Craig has brought on, what was Adolf Hitler's wife's name? What was her name? Someone leave it for me in the comment section if I can't remember, but Ava Braun. So Führer Craig has got his very own Ava Braun on here, and she seems to have a little bit of clout pulling too. Okay, so Sting is apparently being considered for it too. Good old Sting-a-dinger. This is a bit that's no surprise to anyone. Phoebe Waller-Bridge has a great story for the humanity. A great story for the humanity for us would be if Phoebe Waller-Bridge stuck her head in a bucket and tried to set the world record for breathing underwater. That would be awesome for humanity. So apparently she's got a great story for humanity. Who knows, maybe she might convince Führer Craig to bring in, droids and have Bond given the droid one like she did with Pando Calrissian in Solo. Okay, so the story starts in Matera with a liaison among many children and the DNA of a Genoma woman. Remember, guys, I'm just reading what's here. Among many children and the DNA of a Genoma woman. A lot of children are in danger because of the villain. So make of that what you will there. Okay, so the story is about the genome of a woman, the genetic mass of a woman, based on the DNA of Madeline Swan. So apparently the film is based on Madeline's DNA. I don't know, is this going to be like Episode 2 Star Wars Attack of the Clones and there's going to be little Madeline drones or something? Hope the Emperor makes an appearance in this. Titles considered. Now this is where you get very excited, guys. I know I am. Titles considered are Woman Genoma and Genoma of a Woman, Waiting for Barbara Broccoli and Weekend at Bernie's Michael G. Wilson, to sign off on those titles. I'm just going to warn you guys now, Mr. Ruggles has jumped up just near the camera, so if it goes crazy, you know why. He's sitting there not knowing what to do. Okay, all right. Okay. Here you go, guys. Some of you have been asking to see Mr. Ruggles since he last... If you haven't seen my last video that I did, the last one, he bombed it. You can see him at about the 6-minute mark, apparently, up on the side, doing a video bomb. So, all right, he's off probably to bomb again later. Okay, so let's get back to this, guys. Apparently, every decision is made by Daniel Craig. Everything is passed through him. Feminazi Waller-Bridge is always in talks with Daniel Craig and his very own Ava Braun, Rachel Weisz. She's probably taking the phone calls and handing it to him. Okay, the car chase with the Valhalla, Part 1. Sets are being constructed at Palazzo La Franchi for the car chase at great speed. The chase starts at the Piazza San Francesco and goes along the Via Bruno Biozzi and via Castellanova. All activities have been locked and locals warned for the filming and the closure of around 19th of August. Apparently that's when it's all going to be closed up. Now guys, I want to touch on this because it says the chase with the Valhalla. This is where I think this is wrong. I don't think there's any Valhalla chase in this at all. It sounds like a car that would be given to Bond by Q. So for him to be in retirement and have it makes no sense. Unless Nomi is going to be seen, Nomi 007 is going to be seen in this, and with the Valhalla, I don't think the Valhalla is going to be making an appearance, certainly not by James Bond. Now, I've seen production photos of all the cars. There are 9 Aston Martin it was 8 or 9 Aston Martin DB5s with camera mounts on them, bullet damage, brand new, you know, pristine, semi-damaged, whatnot. I've seen the photo of those. There was apparently only one production Valhalla car by Aston Martin given to the film. So there's no way they are going to risk that in a big high chase speed. Now, we've seen a chase in Jamaica. We've seen the chase that was filmed in Scotland that apparently is going to tie into Norway. So already 2 car chases. The Aston Martin DB5 has not been used in those. The Vantage was also used in parts of Norway and is seen in England. So they have not filmed with the DB5 yet. So there's no way the Valhalla is the key car here in this chase scene. There is no way. Take that to the bank. And I will eat this paper if I'm wrong. Okay, so let's get going, guys. During a meeting, Daniel Craig said he very much liked the title Genoma of a Woman. Okay. Okay, so the part 2 of the car chase, the Valhalla and some other cars will fly through the air and through stone roofs. Ouch, that's gotta hurt. I hope those stuntmen are protected. Among the cars are new Range Rovers. An abandoned railway station at Gravina will also be used. A huge old pasta factory is being considered for filming. Maybe the ghost of Cubby can come back and whoop up a pasta meal for the crew. A huge... The filming is locked to start on August 25th to October 15th. Now, earlier I said that they're going to lock this place down by the 19th, so they're probably going to do some serious setup and practice and then actually start filming on the 25th. Krazy Craig will start filming in September, so you can expect a lot of stuntman stuff for pretty much a month prior to that, and Krazy Craig will just rock up and do the close-ups, I guess, maybe, or whatever else. Word is the Bond 20... Now, this is pretty exciting news if you still care about Bond 25 or so, Genoma of a Woman. Apparently, the trailer is going to drop with the title on October 5th, International James Bond Day. So I think there's really good reason for that. I think that's probably the most likely thing to happen as well. I think we can see that happening on International James Bond Day, and it makes sense, and it should give them a good bit of time. I don't know how much time they're going to have with the DB5 chase in the opening PTS, but it's going to give them a good bit of time to put hopefully a decent trailer, and that's going to be over like seriously, I think 178 days before, you know, James Bond's released, apparently on April 8th, 2020. So that's a long time, even just for a teaser trailer. And of course, later on, they'll do more stuff, more trailers and that. So guys, that's basically what I have for you today. I'd love to know in the comments section what you guys think of that. And yeah, please do let me know. Also, if you have some ideas for Babs Broccoli and Weekend at Bernie's Mickey G and Fura Craig and Ava Braun, Rachel Weisz, leave them in the comments as well. Ideas that they could use maybe for the title for Bond 25, because they don't quite seem too sure. And who also, I want to know, what singer would you like to have do a James Bond song? And let's go with maybe someone, an artist that hasn't been used yet. Alright guys, that's what I got for you today. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, please like, please subscribe, and I will see you next time. And so will Smooch. So bye, Smooch. Until next time, keep on bonding. Hey, Obi.